And remember, not a single person who existed died. Nikola Tesla's forbidden interview, found 83 years later, reveals amazing aspects of the great inventor's personality. Nikola Tesla is known not only as an outstanding physicist and engineer, but also as a master of intrigue and a profound philosopher. To finance his experiments, he promised investors incredible miracles, from wireless transmission of electricity to teleportation. Despite his genius, Tesla remained a man with ordinary human experiences. He liked to think about high topics, immortality, God, and technologies that can change the world. Recently, an interview with Tesla was discovered, which he gave to a journalist in 1930, when he was 74 years old. Tesla lived for 86 years, and although the exact date of the interview is questionable, the thoughts expressed in it remain extremely interesting. During the conversation, the journalist asked the scientist an unexpected question. It is believed that you predetermined the development of the 20th and 21st centuries. For the first time, an atom was split in your laboratory. Black cosmic rays were discovered, and an earthquake-causing device was created. They say that in the future, you will be worshipped as a man who discovered the secret that the earth, air, and water are full of the vital energy of the ether. What can you say about this? To this, Tesla replied, "This is really one of my main discoveries, but I feel defeated because I couldn't complete everything I had planned." The journalist clarified, "Mr. Tesla, what exactly did you fail to implement?" Tesla, thoughtfully, replied, "I wanted to light up the whole world. I could create another sun. We have enough electricity, but unfortunately, people are not ready for such discoveries yet. For example, in Colorado, I saturated the earth with electricity. Or take the music of Mozart and Bach. It contains positive psychic energy that we can also use. The energy of peace, love, and joy is hidden in the bowels of the earth. I've spent a lot of time studying how this energy can affect people. The aromas and beauty of flowers can be medicine. The sun's rays can be our food. Life is full of endless forms, and the task of scientists is to find them in any matter." Tesla continued, "All my efforts are focused on this search. I understand that I will not be able to find everything, but I will never stop my research." He also claimed that there are many invisible energies in the universe that have not yet been discovered. In his opinion, after almost 100 years, scientists will begin to discuss the dark energy that fills space and affects gravity and the expansion of the universe. Tesla turned out to be surprisingly close to the truth. During the conversation, he talked about earthly and extraterrestrial energy that can satisfy hunger, and about wine that quenches thirst so that people realize their divine origin. This was a clear allusion to the philosophy of Nietzsche, who claimed that man is capable of killing God and taking his place. When asked by a journalist about the light in space, Tesla replied, "I have discovered a star that can disappear. According to my calculations, it is located in our galaxy. Its light has such a density that it can be enclosed in a sphere the size of an apple, but weighs more than the entire solar system." Tesla also spoke out about religions and philosophy, arguing that they have no real significance on the scale of the universe. However, at the beginning of the 20th century, he was careful in such statements to avoid public condemnation. He concluded, "Gravity is all we need to learn how to fly. I do not seek to create flying machines. I want to teach people how to use their consciousness to fly. My goal is to activate the energy in the air. Emptiness does not exist on Earth or in the universe." Tesla also mentioned that the sources of the most powerful energy are hidden in black holes. To personal questions about his family and homeland, he replied that he had never had a wife and children. Only in solitude could he devote himself entirely to observing the world and its phenomena. The journalist asked a question. "Your followers talk about contradictions in your statements. First you declare that matter has no energy, and then you say that everything is permeated with energy. How do you understand this?" Tesla replied, "In the beginning there was energy, from which matter arose. Matter emerged from the primordial and eternal energy known as light. This light led to the appearance of stars, planets, people, and everything else. Matter is different forms of light. Since energy is primary, all life comes from light. Remember, none of the people who lived actually died, because energy is eternal. The scientists' thoughts are not new. Religions claim that at first there was nothing, and then everything arose. God is the light that generates life on earth. This light is the energy that Tesla was talking about. God, in his opinion, is an infinite force. In this case, there is no karma, no sins, no last judgment. God doesn't care what happens in the universe. It was created and continues to develop in its own way. Tesla also reflected on the nature of death. He believed that death did not exist. Everything in the universe is a constant transition from one state to another. You will never die because you were never born. You have always existed in one form or another, he said. During the further conversation, the journalist asked, "What does electricity mean to you, dear Mr. Tesla?" With a smile on his face, Tesla replied, "Everything has electricity. In the beginning, there was an endless source of light from which the materials that form the universe and the earth with its diversity of life arose. Black is the true nature of the light that we can see. It is an invaluable gift to humanity and other living beings. One particle contains nuclear, radiation, chemical, mechanical, and unidentified energies. She is able to control the Earth's orbit." The journalist continued, "What do you mean by cosmic pain, which you often mention?" Tesla explained, "Cosmic pain is a condition that many people don't even know about. It causes disease, suffering, poverty, wars, and other horrors of life. It is impossible to completely get rid of this pain, but awareness of her existence can alleviate suffering and make her less dangerous. Every time someone close to me suffered, I felt physical pain. This is because our bodies are made of similar materials, and our souls are connected by invisible threads." Tesla added, "The longing that sometimes engulfs us indicates that somewhere on this planet, a child or a kind person has died. The disappearance of stars and the appearance of comets have a greater impact on us than we can imagine. The connections between all beings on Earth are enhanced by our emotions and thoughts. Understanding these truths is necessary for the healing of humanity." He also argued that all events in the world are interconnected. In his opinion, every action and thought triggers a chain of events that interact with each other. Many problems can be solved by eliminating evil, he said. However, Tesla understood that human nature makes this almost impossible. This is our world. However, the key to the solution lies in kindness. Not harming anyone under any circumstances is the true way. He condemned wars, even those waged under the banner of truth or freedom. In his opinion, they always entail devastating consequences and break people's destinies. We need to learn how to resolve conflicts by peaceful methods, avoiding aggression and violence. This is extremely important for the future of humanity, especially now, when the era of progress is already on the threshold, he said. Tesla believed that the scientific and technological revolution of the 20th century was just the beginning. Thanks to science and new discoveries, humanity will be able to make a huge leap in all areas, from medicine to space travel. However, he was wrong about one thing. Aggression and wars have not disappeared, and the causes of their occurrence have become even more complex and sophisticated. Tesla was a proponent of peace and believed that the future belonged to such people. Dear friends, thank you for watching my video to the end. If you liked it, please like it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's very important. Thank you, and have a nice day.